Hi, everybody. I hope everybody had a good day today. Tuesday, terrific Tuesday. I wasn't able to get on today, but I'm on tonight. So let's burn the midnight oil. We have some really interesting cards that come out. There's a couple other ones that we are going to keep because right now that is the mystery school, the learning that we're going through. And let's see what they have to say. So the first card that we got. Make sure I didn't get a card in here. Card. Oh yeah, there was. Okay. The first card that we got was the Six of Water. The ideal of kindness and compassion. See all that is good and pure in humanity. The Six of Water is the optimum of kindness and concern. She represents all that is good and pure within humanity and an ideal that many strive to meet. She is kind, but not to a fault. She displays concern and care, but does so with a level of emotional detachment. She is a sympathetic, compassionate, and giving, but not to the extent that she leaves nothing for herself. She is understanding and aware that we all think, believe, and see life in a unique way, and that this determines how we have and respond to others. She is forgiving, but forgives because she knows the act set her free and enables her to move forward without being weighed down by past experiences. She is a gentle soul who overcomes all obstacles with a determination that is free of any aggression or intent to do harm. This is the peaceful warrior who wins all with the gentle touch or smile, a kind word and compassionate, generous nature. Does she represent an impossible idea? Do you strive to be like her? Or find yourself incapable of behaving this way all the time? The Six of Water comes to tell you to just be you. Show compassion, be empathetic, understanding, and aware of all that makes us different. Be generous, but remember to keep healthy boundaries in place. Most importantly, be kind to yourself when you don't live up to your own, sometimes impossible ideas. To be the peaceful warrior, you have to be as kind and generous to yourself as you are to others. That's a great message. We do have to be kind to ourselves as we are to others. Sometimes I think we're tougher on ourselves than we are on others. The card that came out with that was the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity. And we've been getting the prosperity card a lot. Maximize your good fortune and make your money work for you. You deserve it. It's time to make a wise financial decision. Just be careful with the money situation right now. Keep an eye on things. Don't go into any contracts and stuff like that. Just lay low right now. I think that's a little better. I forgot to turn a light on. I was sitting here in the dark. Okay. Now, the other card that came out was the Maiden, and I always look at her like follow the white rabbit, like kind of like she is following her dreams and discovering her passions and focusing on self-discovery, addressing self-imposed limits and restrict, increase independence, seek your own answers, releasing feelings of fear and abandonment, caregiving, craving attention, needing rescue, express goals and desires, be true to yourself, acting with empathy. You know what's interesting is the first two cards that we got were basically caring. They were beautiful women that care about things. She is just so loving and water sign and caring, and then she is earth and kind of following the white rabbit. But they're both loving, caring cards. And we have to start loving ourselves. Right now, we're going to be going through some difficult things. And if we don't bring ourselves and take care of ourselves, that's really important right now to take care of ourselves. These cards are really, really highlighting that. She forms relationships with healthy boundaries and expresses her sexuality with innocent pride and confidence. When she chooses to take a lover for the first time, it will be done without shame or fear or judgment. If she chooses to remain alone, it is not because she believes herself to be undesirable, but because she does not believe that she needs a lover in order to be happy or fulfilled. The maiden card is one of the youthful confidence, empowerment, and increasing independence. Yeah, I mean, most of these cards have been talking about that. That if we love ourselves, we don't need love from an outside source. If we love ourselves, love will find us because we love ourselves, and the right love will find us if we love ourselves. Now, the next card that come out, I know we got a lot of pentacles. We got the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, that was it. The 10 of Pentacles, which is the luck card. And we've been getting a lot of 10s. Appreciate the special bonds you share as a group and the love that comes with commitment. Good luck is coming, a celebration of windfall and other unexpected financial bonuses. Appreciate the stability this brings. A family gathering is on the cards too. The usual irritation disappears, and you feel the love and support of relatives and close friends and family relationships. The card predicts families being joined by love, feeling, or declared, and commitment follows. Couple moves in together or announces their wedding. Yeah, it's family celebration, generosity, which this was generosity. And this is basically loving yourself and being generous. Everything, prosperity and success, you play it forward and it will come to you. It always comes back sooner or later. Now, this card we got was the Four of Fire. Action, concentration, focus, energy, application, practice, increased skill, and work ethic. Focus, mind, emotion, and deliberate action. The Four of Fire is a symbol of focus, mind, emotion, and deliberate. I always look at this card as, yes, it is completely focused. It's focused. In other words, right now, I think this card is telling us, don't look over there or look over here. When they show something on the news and they want you to look at that, pay attention to what they're doing in the background, because we have to stay laser focused. And we have to basically, the Four of Fire appears in a reading. It signifies the importance of focusing, dedication, discipline, and practice on a physical level. It suggests that we concentrate now and do what's needed to be done. The way we improve and achieve things faster is by devoting our attention and focus to practice. There is no such thing as an overnight success. You must first pay your dues to be the best to take time. I think that's right with anything. I know my husband's right now trying to be a carpenter, and he's not a carpenter. And he took my advice and talked to his father and said, hey, can you teach me? I want to learn. I have to learn to be a carpenter. And he figured it out. And I said to him, I said, well, how do you think these carpenters made it? They became a carpenter, they were fresh, and they just became a carpenter, and they have 20 years of experience. So yeah, they did it over and over and over again until they were professional. But they started with just wanting to be a carpenter. They didn't know anything. So yeah, that was a great card to kind of show us where we're kind of going in this thing. Oh, I think this moss is just killing my throat or something, between my nose itch and my throat. Never really bothered me before, but this year, I think because all of the trees from the hurricane and the tornadoes all down, it just spread it everywhere. Now, the card we got with that was the Angel of Ocean, the healing card. And I think we've got her a couple times. You'll need to work a little magic now to reconcile opposites. Be patient and compassionate, and you will get everything done. That's balance, reconciliation, patience, flow, compassion, finance, and angels. This is the card of the healer, negotiator, manager, or parent who must soothe a tempest of demands to keep the peace. To do this, you may need to be patient. Patience is a saint or an angel to support you. The angel of the ocean asks you to look to your spiritual side to see the lessons your situation offers you, rather than becoming overwhelmed by others' emotions or stressed out by their complaints or needs. An additional meaning is healing past trauma, balancing and body or balancing your finances, so budgets and financial planning may take priority now. Also, the angel of ocean can be a sign of angelic guidance now that your angels are here to protect you through the demanding time. We are going to have a lot of demanding times coming up, and we need all the angels, the highest power, everything around us, because we did get a major arcana, the seven, the sage. The sharing, communicating knowledge, information, culture, tradition, advice, and manipulation. Be the storyteller, communicate your thoughts and feelings, know your audience, devote time to research and investigation, learn the traditions and customs of others, know your ancestors and heritage. Sage advise both giving and receiving. There is no good time to give unsolicited advice. Question your traditional reactions and responses. Do not speak so much that you forget to listen. Be wary of the smooth talker. Do not embellish the truth. Yeah, the sage is a storyteller, but he's a character. He's an enthralling character. He's the sagiest old man, one who is entertaining, expressive, knowledgeable, informative, and just a little mystical and wizard-like. He is a perceptive man, a storyteller at heart, who can read and move his audience with skill and ease. He also just a little bit of a magician and a master communicator. And when the sage card appears in the reading, it represents the sharing of knowledge and communication. That's what we're doing. We are sharing knowledge and communication. And that's what all these cards have been telling us. For one thing, we have to give, we have to be able to receive, and we have to go within, and we have to do a lot of things, because with the sage, we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the trust card. Protect what is yours while helping those on their way up the ladder. Enjoy the rewards that success brings. You know, when this all comes down and everything comes to the forefront, they're going to be asking us what we did. How did we help people? How did we help ourselves? What did we do? I mean, we're always going to have to answer those questions somewhere, either to source or to ourselves when we look in the mirror, when we get to where we're going or what we're doing with the shift. Did we do what we should have did, or did we just do nothing? 10 of Cups, the last one, completion. There's that 10. Love grows and bonds deepen in romance, while your social and family connections grow and thrive. Anything you do with others is favored now for celebration. To team sports, any old disagreements are overcome in the spirit of togetherness. Children thrive, and your home is a hive of activity. Equally, you enjoy prosperity and work success. An additional meaning of this 10 is finding your dream home and having children. Advice: you can feel blessed for the life you have. It's time to celebrate. Yeah, we are going to be celebrating real soon, but right now we're learning. We're in mystery school. We're in earth school. We are coming together. We are trying to figure out what happened, and we're scratching our head about it. But we're going to be told what's going to happen, because we're going to be shown. We're already being shown. Now, I have a message from the Gateway of Light Activation. I basically was told in the channeling that we have to keep the Emerald Tablet activation card out, and because a lot of people have not seen the information on this, and this is what we're learning right now. This is where we are. Cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. And I was told to read just the message of these cards, because this is where we are right now. They keep appearing. They didn't appear in the spread, but they wanted me to pull them out. They wanted me to keep these out. We don't need to pull them anymore. When all three of them came in at the same time, plus we got the Shambhala, and we've got some other ones, the heart source, that come out. That was a message that needed to stay and needed to be. When the Emerald Tablet activation card appears, you are being called to remember the gifts you are carrying from previous lifetimes. Even if you don't always understand how to express them, there's a part of you that knows you hold great power within. This is a special time for you to use the power to bring into manifestation all that you need for your life to unfold in a way that is in alignment with your best interests. All that has unfolded so far has given you the opportunity to learn and grow, even the unsettling moments. But you are a master alchemist with the capacity to take all that was once challenging and use it to create positive opportunities for yourself. As above, so below. All the thoughts you send up to source will contribute to your evolution on Earth. We need to keep that message. That message is going to stay out, and it's going to be read every time we read these, because new people are coming in, and we need to kind of practice that. We need to remember that. Also, the other card that is going to stay out is the Halls of Amenti Initiation, Secret Revealed, Treasures Uncovered, Initiations, because that's what we are. We are uncovering treasures right now that have been lost to all of us over the years. Your message for this card is deep in initiatory chamber at this time. You might feel that things are heavy and challenging, but know that a reconfiguration is happening energetically. You are going through an initiation that will allow you to go beyond the fears of the ego and transcend the limitations of the physical realm. You might not feel that light is present because you're in the middle of this phase at the moment, but know that it is present within you. You might be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, but a lot of this anxiety is actually old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released so that your vibrations can rise. Yes, we need to release those old energies so our vibration can get higher. We don't want to hang on to all those old energies. We need to go through a dark night of the soul and release them, because you can't change them. You can't go back and change them. So don't hang on to them. Now, the other card that needs to stay out, because we got all three of them and they call forth each one, is the Thoth light codes. The light initiation, great teacher awakening, and the divine magic, because Thoth has everything to do with the halls of Amenti and the emerald tablet. Your message: you are blessed to connect with Thoth. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories, but this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic. And evolved beings of light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. Now, we have one more message that is going to stay out, because we have had this several times, and that's Shambhala initiations, retreat to recharge, trusting in the process, and Dharma. We have to trust in the process. Now, the message with this card is when things quieten down in your life, know that this isn't a failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the busyness of a physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body, to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. When the great master of Shambhala come to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you have been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Take time to gather your energy. Spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clearer awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within you. Now, the Shambhala, I'm going to tell you the story of what I found out about the Shambhala when we had got it last time. I know that I've heard the Shangri-La, which is the same thing. It's called Shangri-La, but they call it Shambhala. Shambhala was where all the great masters went, and a lot of people wanted to find Shambhala. So a young man went on a journey, went on a quest over the snow-filled mountains to find Shambhala. And he came upon a hermit. And the hermit says, "Where are you going in these snow-filled mountains? Where are you going?" And the boy says, "Well, I'm on a quest. I'm going to find I want to find Shambhala." And the hermit says, "Oh, well, you'll be there in no time. That's easy." He said, "Why?" He said, "Because Shambhala is within your heart." And it is. The power is within our heart. It's within us. Everything that we seek outside is within us. I don't know why we're all running around looking for it, and it's right there. So now those are the cards that we're going to stay out, and we're going to keep giving those messages, because those messages, it's all about those messages right now. Because we are going to be going through a lot of stuff right now, and we need to keep those messages within our heart. Now, the cards that came out, and we have had this before, and I thought it was interesting because the channeling made me pull these cards back out and keep these cards out, the ones I just read. But we have got the Holy Grail before. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. What did we just say about Shambhala? He's looking for it, and it's within his heart. And this is reassuring. The Holy Grail is reassuring that. The Holy Grail has been a mystery for thousands of years. Many believe that it was the cup that Jesus drank from at the Last Supper, or that was used to collect his blood at the crucifixion, while others believe that it was a person, possibly Mary Magdalene. It's also been described as a stone, a dish, and a cauldron. The energy of this card is strongly related to a physical space, which is the Chalice Well in Glastonbury, southwest England. A sacred garden where many go to connect with the great goddess and discover the mysteries within. As a gateway, the Holy Grail is the cup of our heart, which we can allow to be filled by source light. We've got that card many times. So that we are overflowing with divine love. The energy that we call into the Holy Grail is the feminine energy of source, the Shekinah, the fierce yet graceful light that inspires us to dance to the sacred rhythm of life. This gateway, therefore, encourages us to stop searching outside of ourselves for truth and go within to realize that we've had everything we've been searching for the whole time. It's like inviting the divine in, but knowing that it was already there before we asked. I love this card. You have been on a great quest, seeking, searching, discovering, but the further you've gone, the more your heart has called you back. You may still be looking for treasure, but you are now discovering that all roads lead back to you. The great source of creation holds up a shiny mirror in front of you, and you see your reflection. You are the answer. You are the divine. You are created. You are creating. The gateway of your divinity has opened, and the vessel of your being is flowing with infinite light. You have been searching for God, and God is within. So go within. This is the key to heaven. Your cup is overflowing. Your gifts are being unlocked. Let the world share your treasure. It's amazing that I used the Shangri-La. We used the Shangri-La. These cards just fell right into place. It was amazing. I love this reading. Now, the next card that we got was the Temple of Truth. And we've had the Temple of Truth before. It's the throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. That was funny. I was clearing my throat the whole time in the beginning, thinking it was moss. Maybe it was bringing attention to the throat chakra. I'm still clearing it. The throat chakra is found between our collarbones and is the energetic center that governs everything to do with truth, communication, and self-expression. Whenever we have to speak up, raise our voice, or even just get our emotions out, it is activated. We'll often feel when this space is clogged up energetically, or when it needs to open, because we'll feel a lump in our throat or even our heart. There in my throat. I guess I knew the throat chakra card was coming. The card transports us to the temple of truth, the inner energetic gateway that supports our truest form of expression. The image shows that this is a bright, airy, open space with flowing water. This represents the emotions that run through us. Emotions are powerful messengers, and if we don't attend to what needs to come out or thought us through us, they build up, and before we know it, we're overwhelmed by them. Your message, when you are brought to this space, you are being reminded of the importance of your identity and your self-expression in this lifetime. Acknowledging who you are, who you have been, and who you are becoming is so important for the unfoldment of your path. There's an old story that the truth hurts. This gateway reminds you, in fact, the truth heals. The truth is your truth, and it's important for you to honor it with every facet of your being. This isn't the first incarnation in which you have felt the importance of honesty and authenticity, but it may be the first in which you have had full freedom of expression. This gateway coming to you today is a message that there is something buried deep inside you that you haven't expressed, and this is causing energetic blockage on your ever unfolding path. It is a time to love yourself enough to honor the feeling that are rising up in you, for there are divine guidance that will bring you into greater alignment. That is a perfect message because we are coming into greater alignment. And it's telling us that we've had everything within and we're all looking on the outside, and we really have to dive inside. We have to meditate more. We have to clear our minds more. We have to go within. We have to get our answers from within, because that's where God is. That's where source is. I mean, we can pray or meditate all we want, but if we don't listen, we're not going to hear the answer. Now, we got this the other day, the crystal skull of wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. And I'm pretty sure that the emerald tablet is divine alchemy. So this is divine healing. So that's perfect. We need divine healing. The crystal skulls are said to have been healing tools and wisdom keepers in the ancient civilization of Atlantis and Lemuria. Quartz crystal is known for its capacity to amplify energy and store information. When a crystal is carved into a particular shape, it can bring healing and clarity to what is represented and uncover memories that could be essential to revealing truth. Therefore, crystal skulls are wonderful healing tools that bring clarity to the mind and healing to the headspace. This card transports us to an energetic space representing the crystal skull, consciousness. It delivers high vibrational frequencies into our energy field so that we can experience clear-mindedness. If you have ever felt called to crystal skulls or have an interest in them, there's a possibility that you have connected with them in a previous incarnation. They are gateways to clarity and potential. Your message, all aspects of your life are becoming clearer at this time. Expect to become aware of what you need to step away from and to have a more focused path. You may have felt indecisive, but now you're downloading direct guidance from the heart of source so that you can live and express yourself in a more authentic way. Know that downloads often appear as your inner guidance, encouraging you to move forward. The key is to recognize the calmness they bring. This is a time of clarity and connection. Crystal Skull Wisdom is here to bring clarification to what you have been receiving within. In order for the next phase of your journey to unfold, you must follow the information you have received. You know what you need to do to heal and grow. If you've been asking for a sign that the healing work you have been doing has been successful, trust that this card is the message you have been waiting for. That was perfect. Those were perfect cards. And I have to keep these out because these are messages. And right now we are in mystery school and earth school, and we are being prepared for what is going to be going on in our world real soon. Because the first card that came out on the Soul Helper Oracle was the lotus within you awakes. You are a master in light on high. We got this lotus flower a while back, and the Shambhala story tells a lot about a lotus flower. When you hold this card in your hand, all the choirs of angels will be looking down upon you. You are now ready and will surpass yourself and become an inspiration for all beings in all worlds, in all times, and in all dimensions. You will awaken and follow your soul path as a master. Think about the image of this lotus on the card. The lotus has its roots in the mud of a lake bed and grows inexorably toward the light. Just like you, it rises up through the murky water at the bottom of the lake, just as you outgrow your base feeling and emotions. However, its final goal is yet to come. It grows up through the clear water just below the surface and finally unfurls its beauty, but only when it has found the light. Again, just like you. Its fragrance is true beauty, is at last released into the air, the element of pure thought, pure spirit, and wisdom. The path that it follows from the mud of the lake bed through the surface cannot spoil its faultless beauty, dim its radiance, or distort its bewitching magical scent. All that the lotus is, you are too. It represents rebirth, fertility, clarity, purity, and perfection. Its fragrance, however, is its true magic as it transports us, liberating us from the illusion of time. Your soul is like the fragrance of the lotus. You can walk in all times, all worlds, and all dimensions. You might think that you are none of these things, nor are you wise or a master, but know that there is no time. Everything is now. Start to believe you yourself are the light from the future that shines on and guides you. You have long since been a master in light on high. It's been telling us that. The power animal for the next 21 days is the koi fish. Herbal essence oil is the lotus. The healing crystal is the ruby, and the number is a 5. 5 is change. We've got a lot of change going on right now. 5 tells you that you have a deep connection with the divine source and that nothing can prevent wisdom from finding its way to you. Your current priorities are fidelity, reliability, and loyalty. Focus on them and concentrate on healing them in both the world outside you and the inner world. Number 5 brings protection, gives you the freedom to act more boldly. Its energy field is centering, bringing the strength that always recognizes and recreates itself at the end of a soul path, along with meditation and belief and insight. These are great messages for all of us. I mean, we really, really need to think about these. And we got this card a few days ago. And this is a 29. This is an 11. This is a master number. Live playful and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. We got this. And the inner child within has to be connected with the masculine, feminine, and inner child and all balanced. And yes, then we become the master and we go within. That's when we connect to the source. She's playing with a flower with a bird, like a leaf with a bird. It's so funny. I just took a picture of a wren today. When we had the hurricane and the tornado, our wrens disappeared. And I love those little birds. They've come into our living room before hopping around and then went out because they're very curious. And they land on our fence every day and they sing this beautiful song. And they've been here since we moved here. They have a little nest in our camper in one of the compartments and in our satellite, and we let the little nest stay there, and we just love them. So that is where I take pictures and I chase the insects and the birds and the flowers and all the stuff of my inner child when I'm taking pictures, because that's where I am. I mean, you have to have that inner child. Like, heed the voice of the inner child within. It does not speak to you with words, but with the silent language of the heart. Your inner child cannot lie. It speaks with purity and truth. See or feel how it smiles. You are now ready to encounter beautiful moments on your soul path. You have become wiser and freer, and you celebrate and have fun whenever you wish. Your inner child is delighted by your wildness and renewed playfulness. Put flowers in your hair, have fun with your inner child, and grant him or her a wish. In return, you will receive a gift that this world cannot buy: time. The inner child within you has the power to expand time. It can take you to places where time passes more slowly. Play, enjoy yourself. Rise above the absurd construct of time in which you live, but with the truth has absolutely nothing to do with you. Hear the whisper that reach you gently and softly. Live your life in play, and you are free of time. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the otter. The herbal essence is orange. The healing crystal is quartz, and it's a master number 11. The digits of a double number or a master number 11, 22, 33, etc. are not usually added together, but instead are regarded as having twice the power of the particular number. Give yourself the time to allow the number of the card to resonate through your light body. Visualize it in front of your heart and let it circle around your body. Don't try to control this, but instead simply observe where the number wants to go. Its position may bring important information. I love these cards. I love all these cards that we've had. It's such a learning experience, and it's such a message. And the last card that we got was leave your usual social circle behind. Seek out true companions, and number 9. And I love the 2 foxes. They found each other. Be aware of who your helpers are and bless the shared connection. Your true helpers have long been your soul companions. They are always ready to guide, shape, and support your progress on the path to becoming a higher being. You have known them for millions of years. They are not the so-called friends you may tell you that what you want to, and hear, and yet in reality have nothing to give you, but rather they are people who may well irritate or make you feel uncomfortable in some way. Recognize and appreciate the worth of those people. They can teach you many lessons in life. Your helpers are also those who have fought for you and want to protect you, even though you may not have listened to them. Your helpers are people, animals, and other beings. Be open to every world. You are following the path of mastery, and those who can teach you are all around you. You have come a long way, met many helpers, and learned, or indeed not learned, many lessons. You have drawn this card in order to let one of your teachers go. You are too outgrown him or her. Look at all aspects of your relationships. What do you need to learn? This card reveals that the time has come to break away from your usual circle of friends and acquaintances and invite new companions into your life. Be brave and recognize that breaking off contact must be complete or not at all. There is no halfway house in this respect. Helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the fox, the herbal essence is the silver fir, the healing crystal is the carnelian, and the number is 9. 9 reveals that you have something new to learn. Be open, receptive, and curious enough to seek it out. You will then find wisdom and unconditional, deep healing love. Number 9 will help you reach a point of completion. We did get the completion card. So that you can turn your attention to the mysteries of the unknown and the new. If its energy field is indestructible without being inflexible, number 9 always remains true to itself. 9 plus 9 is 18, whose digits add up to 9. 9 times 9 is 81, whose digits add up to 9. Multiply any number by 9, then add the 2 digits of the resulting number together, and they are always added up to a 9. It is almost as if it is absorbing every other number through this calculation. Number 9 teaches you how to do this, to accept the powers offered to you in order to achieve perfection. The number is fulfillment and completion, but also a beginning and an end. Yeah, these cards today were very, very informative, and I loved the cards, how they come out, and with the Crystal Skull and the Thoth Light Codes, the Halls of Manetti, the Emerald Tablet, the Shambhala, and the Holy Grail. Those are amazing messages, and I'm going to keep them out because that's what Source just told me to keep them out. So that was the reading for today. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And just know that I love you all. And I'm going to, hit the likey lovey button. That will get more of our soul tribe to see these messages that they need. And I'll put the show in the Show More section. I'll put our GoFundMe page in there if anyone can help. We greatly appreciate it. If you can't, we completely understand and we love you anyway. I love everybody. May every step in your journey be magical. And guess what? Just be you.